hello. No, I said hello, but that's close enough. Welcome. Come inside, have some tea with the missus. You seem to be a little lost. That's right, I'm a worm. Come inside, have a tea. We'd love to have you for dinner. Oh, I'm so sorry. Have you gotten lost? Well, the labyrinth is mighty big. The labyrinth can be very confusing. No, I don't know how to get through the labyrinth. I'm just a worm. Just a little worm. You want to come inside? Have dinner with me and the missus? We'd love to have you for dinner. Oh, I see. You're trying to get to the center of the labyrinth. Well, getting to the center of the labyrinth is mighty difficult. It's not easy, you know. That's the whole point of the labyrinth, is that it's bloody hard to get through. Again, I'm just a worm. I can't tell you how to get through a labyrinth. If I could, I would get out myself. But I'm just a worm, just a little worm. Are you sure you don't want to come inside? We would love to have you for tea. We would love to have you for dinner. Oh, you're looking for your little brother. Well, that's a right spot of trouble. I'm sorry to hear that. Well, if you can't find your brother, you can always come and live with us. It's a bit cramped because we're worms, but we'd love to have you. Oh, I see. You're trying to find your way to the center, and you have to do it before midnight, or he'll turn your brother into a little bitty goblin. That's a spot of bother, isn't it? Well, we're going to try and help you. The good news is there are openings everywhere in the labyrinth. There are openings all over, if you know where to look. Now, me personally, I don't know how to get out of the labyrinth. If I would, I'd get right out. But I can't, 'cause I'm just a worm. It's funny, there's lots of animals like me, like worms and lizards and sharks. And some of us, we just grow and grow and grow. But when we're in a little tiny place like a labyrinth, we can't grow none. So we just have to hang out inside. And I'm just a worm, so what else am I gonna do? Are you sure you don't want to come in and have tea? We'd love to have you for dinner. All right. Well, I can tell you there are many openings in the labyrinth. But be careful, there's also oubliettes. Oubliettes are dark places where they leave you and they forget about you. Sometimes I find people in there and we have them for dinner. So you want to stay away from the oubliettes. You also want to watch out for the hands. The hands can come and they can shake, but they can also drop. They're pretty tricky, those hands. I'm not supposed to have hands, but I'm a very special worm. A very special worm. Now, if you start to make your way through the labyrinth, you might encounter some other creatures. Some of them are fairly nice, and some of them are mighty wicked. Some of them just as soon gobble you up whole as anything. That's why you need to be careful. I know I'm just a worm, and I have to be careful because I'm ever so small. Well, if you want, I could come with you. I could help you go through the labyrinth, and we could find our way out together. I'd love to find a way out. Because I'm just a worm. I could show you where the bog of stench is. You'll want to be mighty careful going over that. If you put even one little toe inside, you'll stink forever. That's a bit of a bummer. Or if you prefer, you can come inside and have tea, and we'd love to have you for dinner. Well, yes, it's true. I did actually nick something from the Goblin King. Would you like to see it? Oh, it's mighty pretty. It's very, very beautiful. He said that it has dreams inside. But I reckon we maybe could find your brother with it, and then through your brother find the way out. Would you like to find the way out? That'd be ever so fun, wouldn't it? Then we can make our way out together. You and the worm. The worm and... what was your name again? Why, it was Sarah. Hello, Sarah. It's very nice to meet you. I'm the worm. Now, Sarah, this has dreams inside of it, so you need to be careful, because if you stare at it for too long, it's like as not to mesmerize you. It could end up stealing your will and trapping you inside the dream realm. It's the sort of thing the Goblin King is mighty keen on doing, but I think we could use it as a beacon, because it's made from the Goblin King's magic, and we could use it to track our way through the labyrinth all the way to Jareth. That's right, Jareth. He's the one who put me in here. That silly old Jareth put me in here because I'm just a worm. Just a worm. Now, if you'd like, you can come inside for tea, and we'd love to have you for dinner. No? All right. Well, Sarah, concentrate. Think of your brother. Think of your brother and see if it brings you to him. No? Didn't quite get it done? Well, keep concentrating. Maybe it'll take us to the next part of the labyrinth. I think there's an opening right over there. You and I could go through together, Sarah and the worm, and we can make our way out, and I could get outside where I could grow and grow and grow. Oh, I didn't tell you. That's what I'm supposed to do, 'cause I'm just a worm. I'm just a little worm. And a long time ago, my daddy had me, and it was prophesied that I would eat the world. Isn't that a silly thing? They said, Yomagunder, you must go and not grow. And so the Goblin King took me, and he put me inside the labyrinth, 'cause inside here, I can't grow. But if you were to help me, get out, well, then I could grow, and I could grow, and I could grow, and I could live in the ocean, and the whales would be my food, and I would grow until finally Ragnarok would come, and I will eat the world. But first, I could have you for dinner. Where are you going, Sarah? Don't you want to come with me? Don't you want to help me out, little Yomagunder? I'm just a worm. I'm just a worm. And I just want to come and have you for dinner. But first, come and meet the missus.